They pull you in, then pull away. They say one thing, then of course do the opposite. Do you recognize this? Well, mixed signals are never random, and today we are uncovering why. So, this is Psychic Love Detective Case File 2. Welcome, Taurus, to the truth behind their mixed signals. Okay, so this reading is timeless, but if you're here now, there is always a reason. It also works for any kind of connections. Let's say if you're here for an ex, a current partner, or something in between, the famous situationship. But before we begin, please take a moment to check the pinned comment. Okay, it explains how to use this reading so that it speaks to you clearly. And always, please take what resonates and leave the rest. But now let's see what comes through, and let's open the file. Okay, now we're going to see, Tauruses, the kind of energy that your particular person has towards you at the moment that you are watching this. And here we've got regeneration. So has there been a misunderstanding, a breakup, or any kind of things? Didn't you see eye to eye about a certain situation? Anything? That this person now is instead starting to rethink about what happened. As I mentioned, could be anything. Could be from a misunderstanding to a complete blowout and breakup. But this person at this very moment in time is rethinking the whole situation, is a kind of, I'm sensing, going back and revisit what happened, but also revisit your connection at a 360. That's why the regeneration card, this is a very Plutonian card, and it gives me the idea that you could be involved with a Scorpio Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, or a person that has a lot of planets in the sign of Scorpios, but you might not know that. Now we are going to go with the tarot instead and answer 7 questions. And the first one is, what causes their hot and cold behavior? So Tauruses, let's have a look what causes their hot and cold behavior towards you. Oops, sorry. So let's have a look. And here we've got the Hangman. This person has put themselves into a situation of standstill, not doing anything, not moving. So what causes their hot and cold behavior? Because within themselves, they took that stance of not making a decision. Okay? We can physically put ourselves in a situation where we are not moving forward or towards someone, if we are talking about love, of course, or just even not taking a decision. So this hot and cold behavior, it's like it's the same thing as keeping one foot in two shoes, and I'll explain to you why. Because keeping 2 foot in one shoes, one foot in two shoes, it would imply making a movement. But if the movement doesn't make any sense, because if you're going forward and backward, you're always in the same place. And this is exactly this person where it is at this very moment in time. So with the effect of sending you mixed signals, one step forward and one step back, they're like the Hangman. At the end, they're always in the middle. And this is exactly why this person has put themselves there. And I think that has got a lot to do with the fact that they are revisiting what happened between the two of you. And they still haven't decided what to do about it or how to envision it at 360, or how to feel it and elaborate it, I sense. Now, what do they really mean when they pull back? Let's have a look. And here we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, here I strongly feel that this person, when they pull back, they really want to show their strength. They want to, more than their strength, they want to show that their capability, because the Queen of Pentacles is the queen that is very capable. And now please remember that these are energies, okay? So this person could be a male. Okay, makes no difference. They pull back because they want to show you that they can look after themselves, that they're very well capable of getting on with their life, that they are independent. This is exactly what I'm sensing here, but it's a show. Okay. What do their inconsistent actions reveal about their emotions? And here we've got the Queen of Cups. Queen. Their inconsistent action reveal about their emotions that they don't know how to keep their emotion in check. Because if one moment is one way and the next moment is another, the emotions are all over the place. And that is the lower octave of the Queen of Cups energy. Now, this person could be also a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, there is another possibility, and the possibility could be that there is one extra person in the connection, in the relationship, or in the ex connection or ex relationship. Because here we have got two queens. So the Queen of Pentacles would represent you, and the Queen of Cups can represent the other person. And that, for those of you that you know that this is the situation where there is a third party, so the inconsistent action reveals that, you know, they're still in that one foot in two shoes, as I mentioned before, even though it wasn't meant for this kind of situation. But, you know, now I'll retake it and use it. What internal conflict creates their mixed signals? And here we've got the Temperance. This person is not balanced in their emotions. What internal conflicts create the mixed signals? There is no balance. They still have not understood exactly what happened between the two of you, or yes, they understood at a logical level, but at an emotional level they haven't. Okay? What are they trying to communicate energetically? And here we've got the Death card, and this is the representation of the Death card. So energetically here, there could be very well a signal that they're sending that they need to drop everything that they believe didn't work out between the two of you before they can be reborn. The Death card is the card of death and rebirth. Okay? It's that Plutonian energy. I bring everything down before I can rebuild it brand new. So energetically, they are trying to say that to you, but their actions are actually not matching that. Let's keep going and see what truth they don't want you to notice. And here we've got the Ten of Swords, that they are incredibly hurt. Now, it doesn't really matter what happened between the two of you. It doesn't really matter who was the fault of, because this is not what we are looking here. So I would be just guessing, and it's not what I do. But they don't want you to notice that they are hurt, that they are in pain, that it's really, really horrible for them. Whatever situation you're in at this very moment in time, when you're listening to this reading, they are not finding it easy. Now, what is the real intention behind their confusing behavior? And here we have got the Four of Cups. To take a moment for now to think things through. They need time, as I was saying from the first card here, that they're analyzing, they've got to understand. So what they are doing at the moment is that kind of behavior of, okay, I I want to show you that I still want to be with you, and then pulling back. And so there is this seesaw element going on, but all of this is, it's giving them time in their mind, it's giving them time to think behind the scenes and feel before they make a decision of what they really want. Okay, so this is as much as I can explain it. I hope I was clear. It's a person that doesn't want to lose you absolutely, but at the same time is still not sure because of what happened. They have to understand it. It's all a bit, but doing this kind of thing, keeping in touch maybe, or energetically still being there, all of that, it's because they need time with that four of cups. Okay, so Tauruses, I am going to leave this reading here because I feel that it's okay this way. And if you feel like sharing about your own personal situation or how you found this reading, it's please, you're so welcome to leave a comment. Now, I would strongly recommend, because these are quite deep readings, to take a little time to sit with what came through and allow it to unfold in its own way. Now, if you feel drawn to explore more, you can find other episodes from this series in the description box below. There is the links there, and as well as other series on this channel. Okay, so you can go to my own channel and see all of the rest of the series, and they're all timeless, so whenever you're ready, you're more than welcome to go there. And if this reading spoke to you and you would like to stay connected, you're very welcome to like, share, and subscribe. It helps this work continues. So thank you so very much for being here, Tauruses, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.